Whether you've ran your own Amazon FBA business yourself or you know absolutely nothing, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how Grey Wolf Investing works specifically in this space, step by step. Like any good business relationship, this one starts with good communication. We'll start with a quick overview conversation just to get to know you better, understand your goals, and your budget. That way, from day one, we're already starting to build the right store for you. From there, we'll overview the working agreement, and once we're on the same page, our team gets to work on setting up your store, sourcing profitable products, and building your launch plan. From there, we'll go through the finding supplier access. What that looks like is our team travels coast to coast to expos and trade shows. We build the relationships with top-tier distributors and manufacturers. Now, this is how we secure access to trusted name brand products that Amazon shoppers are already buying, they already know, and there's already supply chain too. We handle everything with the suppliers. We negotiate the cost, we manage the shipments, and we make sure your products are ready to sell on Amazon's platform. Now, when we have the suppliers, now we have to find the product. And this is where I want to introduce our Colombia operations. This is where our team in Bogota, Colombia actually gets to work. One thing I want to mention about the team in Colombia, they work night and day. They've been doing this for half a decade in this space, so they're not new to this space. This is something that they've lived, breathed, and eaten over the course of some of them 6+ years. And the reason I'm proud of that and I can stand on that, and that's something that I like to glorify specifically in our company, is there is no other management company in this space that have had veterans working on this specific management style operations for that long. That leads us to being in a space where we no longer guess what sells. We analyze, we filter, and then we optimize that for you. And it allows that level of education and experience and relationships to be able to combine those things together to give you guys the best opportunity possible. Now, our team will sit and they'll sift through thousands of SKUs to find top profit driving products. And these are for your storefront to be able to leverage. Then we take those said products, and now those products can be listed on our Amazon investors' storefronts. Now that we have our supplier and product ready to be purchased, we have to house those products according to Amazon standards inside our warehouse first, which is roughly 22,000 square feet, located in Fort Myers, Florida, and conveniently about 3 blocks down the road from one of Amazon's largest fulfillment centers in the state of Florida. Every product, every label, and every shipment is all handled inside that 22,000 square foot warehouse. We do quality and quantity checks before repackaging and slapping your storefront's label on it prior to shipping it down the road to that Amazon fulfillment warehouse. Okay, so you may be asking yourself, why do we ship products into Amazon's warehouse after we've already shipped it into ours? Amazon is not responsible for quality and quantity checking and checking up on your suppliers. They require the documentation to make sure that you're working with quality suppliers, but they're not paying for the operations or the manpower to oversee those things, which is part of what you're buying into with us. So not only are we going through the repackaging process, but we have to make sure that we're managing the logistics. God forbid we send off something that is damaged and you're being charged for something that you can't even sell in the first place. So that's just one part of what we deal inside the operations. On top of that, the separating the sourcing by buying by pallet and putting into individual packaging before we package that, slap your store name on it and send it out to Amazon. It's almost more like we need to act as a prep center, a quality control center, and making sure that we're following all of Amazon's guidelines because packages have to show up a certain way prior to sending it into Amazon's warehouse. It's almost like moving it into the final stage. Once it's in Amazon, it's ready to go, we're ready to fly, and then we're ready to make money. Now, when we get to that final stage, it gets into Amazon. This is where probably the part you're more familiar with happens. So you go on Amazon's platform, you click that beautiful gold box that says buy now, which we all love to be in as sellers. And then within 2 days, voila, it shows up at your door front, sometimes even sooner than that 2 days. That's what happens here. Once the product arrives, specifically in Amazon's warehouse, Amazon stores that product on your shelf space that's dedicated to you. They specifically handle the customer's orders from the sales that are made on your store, clicked on that platform, and then ships those straight from Amazon's warehouse now to your customer's doorstep. So where does the money-making process come in here? Now, once that product is ordered and purchased, dollar value is now associated because real money is being transferred into your Amazon storefront bank account. So that means when you log into your Amazon platform, you're going to have a dollar value associated with it, which that dollar value association then gets direct deposited into your business bank account once every 2 weeks. You got to get paid if you're going to sell products, right? From there, at the end of each month after you've collected it, that's where our business relationship comes in. Everything we've conducted, everything that we've handled. Once it comes to share profit, then we go into our direct profit split depending upon whatever package that you choose to use. But this is how we get paid, and that part's really important to know. See, this is how it all comes together. This is a real digital asset, making real sales to real people with real money with the help of your expert team, i.e. Grey Wolf Investing. Now you've seen the big picture of how we build and manage Amazon FBA businesses for our investors. But the truth is, none of this works without one critical step, and that's finding the right products. So in this next video, we're taking you behind the scenes on that journey, showing you exactly how we source high-demand, profitable products that give our investors the edge, specifically in this marketplace. So stick around to watch this next video. Watch us dive a little bit deeper into the distribution channels, expos, and why it's so important to acquire those relationships when building a successful Amazon FBA business.